أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين وكل من اتبع هداه إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. We give thanks to Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Bismillah ta'ala, today we'll be starting our first episode of Fiqhu. Our first episode of Fiqhu. And the name of the book we'll be using Bismillah ta'ala is Matnul Akhdori. Matnul Akhdori. So that has to do with Al-Ibadat. The Al-Ibadat is a plural form of Ibadah. It is an act of worship. So that is this book. The book has to do with acts of worships, acts of worship on the school of thought of Imam Malik, on the Malikiya school of thought. The name of the author of the book is Abi Zayd, the father of Zayd Abdul Rahman, the son of Muhammad al-Akhdori. The father of Zayd, his name is Abdul Rahman, and he is the son of Muhammad al-Akhdari. May Allah be pleased with him. May Allah be merciful with him. What is the knowledge of fiqh? Let me just say this, as this is the beginning. It wants to teach us the knowledge of what is lawful and what is unlawful. The knowledge of fiqh basically wants to tell us what is halal and what it is haram. It wants to tell us, no, this is lawful, no, this is unlawful. And that is all what the knowledge of fiqh wants to teach us. Now we are starting with what the scholar started with the book with, the author started the book with. He's saying, Tilka hududullahi fala ta'taduha. What does that mean? And why is he writing that as the first thing? Tilka hududullah, which means these are the boundaries of Allah. Tilka hududullah. These are the boundaries of Allah. فَلَا تَعْتَدُوهَا. Do not go beyond it. Do not go beyond it. And this is because the scholar wants to discuss in this book things that has to do with the limits that the Sharia, the legislation of the religion of Allah, has set to things that don't do this, don't go beyond this, don't do that. So and that is what fiqh wants to teach you. Fiqh wants to teach you the knowledge of halal and the knowledge of haram. This is lawful, this is unlawful. So now moving to the next thing, which is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It is in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The scholar started with saying, Alhamdulillah. All praise are due to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. Alhamdulillah. Are due to Allah, Rabbil Alameen, the Lord of all the worlds. Then afterwards, after praising Allah, the Almighty, he moved ahead saying, Wassalatu wassalam, and peace and blessings, ala Sayyidina Muhammad, should be upon our leader, Muhammad. Who is our leader? Muhammad. Khatam al-Nabiyyin wa Imam al-Mursaleen. Who is that our leader that we are referring to? Khatam al-Nabiyyin, the seal of the prophets. Khatami al-Nabiyyin, the seal of the prophets. Nabiyyin is prophets. Wa Imam al-Mursaleen, and the leader of the messengers. The seal of the prophets and that at the same time this person, and we are referring to as our leader, is the imam, the leader as well, the leader of who? The mursaleen, the messengers of Allah. Sayyid can be translated as well as master. Let's use master for Sayyid, and let's use imam. Both are correct. And now we have أول ما يجب على المكلف. Now, I said this book wants to tell us what is love, what is unlove, what you should do, what you should not do, what is compulsory on you, what is not compulsory, what is good that you do it, but if you not do it, it's not a sin. What is bad, what is good that you did not do it, but if you do it, it is not a sin as well. You know what I'm saying now? We have our four classes, and what is that thing that if you do it or you do not do it, it has nothing to do with your religion or with your faith. And now I've said what is compulsory, that is wajib, and what is prohibited, unlawful, that if you should do it, you are sinning, and that is haram. And we have what is good that you do it, but if you not do it, you don't have problem. That is mustahab, and or we refer to as mandub as well. Mandub. What that thing that is it is it is better that you do away with it. It is better that you do away with it, but if you do it, you don't have sin. That is this thing, something that is detested, something that is detested, and that is makruh. That's number four. And number five is mubah, and that is something that if you should do it or you do not do it, you don't have any problem. It is permissible. أول ما يجب, the first thing that it is a must, that it is compulsory على المكلف, على المكلف, on someone who is responsible, someone that has been charged with responsibility over himself. And in the Sharia, let me quickly explain this. Who is that person that has been charged with responsibility in the Sharia? When it comes to the knowledge, or when it comes to the field of Sharia, it is someone who has attained the age of maturity. When someone has attained the age of maturity, or someone has started seeing the signs of maturity, then the person has been charged with it. Then he becomes responsible for whatever you do. If you do the good thing, then he's going to be rewarded. When he does the bad thing, then he's going to be punished. And that is a mukallaf, someone that has been charged with the responsibility of the religion. That has been charged with responsibility, and he or she is responsible single-handedly for his deed or her deed, and that's a mukallaf. Now let's go. Before I should leave, at what age, if someone does not see the sign, or maybe a kid does not see signs of maturity or things that that you can say, okay, this person is mature enough, and this person is this. At what age the Sharia stated that, okay, at this age, then this person is considered to be matured and he is responsible for his deeds. The scholars have differed on this, but the correct, or let me say, but the opinion that I personally see to be the correct opinion is at the age of 15. At the age of 15. When someone attains the age of 15, then the such person is responsible for his deed. Now, it is, so the scholar said 18, some said 17, but the correct, some of them said something different, some others. With all of them have their evidences, but I will not want us to be doing that here, as this is just a basic level class. So we just take it little by little. At the age of 15, just take it that the person is mature and is responsible for his or her deed. Now let's move. The first thing that is a must on him is that he what? Tashihu imanihi. Tashihu imanihi. Rectifying, correcting is what? Imanihi, his belief. Correcting, that is correction of his what? Of his creed, of his belief. He should have a correct belief in Allah the Almighty. That's the first thing. Then after that, ثُمَّ مَعْرِفَةُ. Then after he has have the correct belief, knowing that Allah is one, knowing that nobody, no deity is worthy of being worshipped except Allah, knowing that nobody can do that can harm you or do anything in your favor except if Allah wills that happens. Knowing all this this is that phase is something that you have to learn, relearn, unlearn. That's the first thing you have to learn, the Tawheed. Knowing Allah, that's the basic or the first thing that you should know. And after that, ثُمَّ مَعْرِفَةُ. Then knowing, after he has correct and rectified his creed, then he should or she should move ahead to what? ثُمَّ مَعْرِفَةُ. Then knowing مَا يُصْلِحُ بِهِ. مَا يُصْلِحُ بِهِ. What he is going to use to correct. What he is going to use to rectify. What he is going to use to put in order. It is things that he's going to use to what? To rectify, correct, put in order. فرض عينه. فرض عينه. Things that are must on him. فرض عين is something that it is a must on you to do. It is a must for you. فرض عين is something that is more a must for every individual. For example, it is a must for anybody who believes in Allah, the Almighty, to pray 5 times daily. It is a must, except if there is a reason for that. Maybe for the women, for the ladies that are being excused when they during their period, or when they are, or if they are that's when they're menstruating, or maybe they give birth. So all those, but apart from that, it's a must, and it's a must for, that is what we will refer to as fardu ain. It is a must on every individual to do that. But the opposite, or let me say, something that is close to it is a fardu kifaya. As it is a must, but when some people have done it, if some people should take the responsibility of doing it, then others are not to be blamed. Others are free. At least we only need some people to take the responsibility to do that. Once they've done it, then others are free. That's fardu kifaya. Fardu kifaya with kaf, kifaya. But when we say fardu ain, then that is a must for every individual to make sure he or she does. Make sure he or she pays that. It is imposed on every individual. كأحكام الصلاة. Ahkam is a plural of hukm. Like the ahkam in Arabic language is the ruling. Ahkam, like the rulings of what? As-salat, prayer. Wat-taharati, and purification. The rulings of prayer or the rulings of purification. Was-siyami, and the rulings of what? Fasting. It's a must for you to purify yourself. It is a must for you to purify yourself, because the Prophet ﷺ said, Miftahu salati al-wudu, Miftahu al-wudu, Miftahu al-jannati as-salatu wa Miftahu as-salati al-tuhur, or al-wudu. This is the key to the paradise is as-salat, prayer, saying your 5 times daily prayers. While the key to the prayer is what? Ablution. And ablution is a form of purification. So it's a form of purification. The rulings guiding the purification, it's a must for you to learn it, to know it. To know all this is a must for every individual. So that's going to be, because if you are not pure and you are praying, you are just playing. So that's it. If you are not pure and you are praying, then you are just playing. May Allah protect us. So wasiyam and fasting is a must for every Muslim to fast. As long as you are capable, or you are not you are not exempted with another evidence from the Quran or the teaching of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. ويجب عليه أن يحافظ على حدود الله. Let's stop here for today. So we should just take it little by little. Bismillah. In the next class, we are going to move further than this. So let's just take it. If there's anything you don't understand or you don't get in this video, or there's something you think you don't understand, just backward. Watch again. Bismillah, you get it better. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الأخيار وسلم تسليما كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.